Services for Northumberland County, and I do have the pleasure of acting as your MC for tonight. This is an exciting moment for our community, and I'm so glad you could join us tonight. I would like to thank Taryn Reddix, the CHCN team, for hosting us in their space this evening. Before this clinic was born out of a deep need. With thousands of area residents currently without a family doctor, and the potential for that number to grow to the tens of thousands, this clinic is not just a convenience, it's an essential resource for the community's health and well-being. Port Hope Mayor Olena Henkiski and Councillor Les Andrews recognized this need, and in 2022 began approaching partners about bridging this gap. In Northumberland County, in partnership with the Community Health Centres of Northumberland and with generous support from our local donors, have since joined them in creating a solution. I really would like to pause here to thank the physicians who have dedicated their time to this clinic. We can put all the funding and infrastructure and resources in place, but without physician support, we would not have a clinic. So we sincerely appreciate our physician partners. Sincere thanks also to our tremendous county and CHCN staff for taking on this challenge, for working together, overcoming hurdles, and seeing this important initiative through. Thank you. Northumberland County has been thrilled to work alongside the CHCN to bring this vision to reality. And we look forward to continuing our work with health system partners like the Ontario Health Team of Northumberland to leverage expertise and resources across partnerships to meet local needs. The Port Hope Walk-in Clinic will serve as a vital resource for the many unattached patients in our community, providing non-emergency care and helping to ease the burden on our health system. We have seen so much generosity and support throughout this process. It really has been inspiring to witness the community's commitment to ensuring accessible health care for all. I know we will hear further reflection on this from our speakers this evening. And so, without further ado, I'd like to invite forward to the podium Olena Henkiski, Deputy Warden of Northumberland County and Mayor of the Municipality of Port Hope.
Good evening, everyone, and really thank you for being here on this momentous day and occasion for our community. The grand opening of the walk-in clinic is really the culmination of a vision that started, well, 2 years ago now, for sure, driven by a shared commitment to ensure that every resident of Port Hope and our broader county has access to the health care that they need and that they have a right to. This clinic represents what is possible when a community comes together. As many of you know from the outset, this was a campaign priority of mine, and I started along with Councillor Andrews spearheading this initiative, I think about a month after the new council. So we worked with Councillor Andrew to fundraise an initial $135,000 towards operating, administrating, and nursing costs of the clinic. And since then, this has become a collective effort between many key partners. And I want to take a moment to recognize some of the vital contributors. First, I'd like to express sincere gratitude to Councillor Andrews. Bless your dedication and hard work, particularly in securing financial and community support needed to make this clinic a reality has been nothing short of inspiring. This clinic would not have been possible without your unwavering determination. The community owes you a debt of gratitude, and on behalf of the community, I thank you. I also want to extend my thanks to my Northumberland County Council colleagues for their early endorsement. And in fact, when I first brought this idea to our CAO, where she is, and I said, Jennifer, we've run into some stumbling blocks. What do you think? Do you think that the county could help us take this forward? And I'm really grateful to her and to the entire council at the Northumberland County level for endorsing moving this forward. and the support and dedication of the teams from the county, and in particular Glenn, Dees, yourself, and the Community Health Centres of Northumberland, Director Taryn Renix and her team for, all of this has been crucial for taking the idea from those initial steps right to where we are today. So many thanks for your efforts, for listening to my persistence on it, and for your belief in this important project. And finally, I would like to pay special attention and tribute to our funders. It was first the Port Hope District Healthcare Foundation that stepped forward and really inspired moving this work forward. So I want to thank you, Matt, and everyone at the foundation for believing in this project. And secondly, the Rotary Club of Port Hope. One of my earliest meetings as mayor was when I had a couple of very special representatives from the Rotary come and say, Mayor, what is it that the Rotary might get involved in? And I said, oh, the idea of a Port Hope walk-in clinic, and they immediately stepped forward and have been amazing. I also want to thank the town of Cobourg for providing some funding through your community grants, and also Loyalist College. When I turned to Mark, you of course said yes, and so thank you for your generosity as well. So it's because of all of these folks coming together, the belief that you had in this project, that we are now able to provide timely and access care for those who need it most. In committing funds to this undertaking, you have ensured that we are providing the service that our community needs, and hopefully lays the foundation for broader healthcare changes in the future. I do want to emphasize, we've always thought that this clinic would be a Band-Aid solution until we start to see some broader systems changes before we start getting more physicians into the community. Right now we're sitting at 9,000 unrostered patients across Northumberland County. We know in the next 2 years we have to recruit. Does anybody want to take a guess to replace the existing doctors that have gone or will be retiring? Anybody want to take a guess? 25 to 30 is the number. So for the time being, this is a place where people can go and get the care that they need and not have to either ignore their health or decide that they don't want to go to the hospital because it's too long of a wait, or overburden our hospital that needs to attend to really acute healthcare issues. So the importance of this clinic cannot be overstated. It's going to provide non-emergency care right here in our community and ensure that those without a family doctor can still access their right to care. So in closing, this project really does reflect the best of our community: collaboration, generosity, and the belief that access to healthcare is a fundamental right. And I'm very proud to have been involved in making this clinic a reality. Ooh. But it's a collective effort, and thank you.
My second home. 99 Toronto Road. This building, the Community Health Centres of Northumberland has been here since its inception in 2009. And now I'm so proud that this building houses several valuable healthcare partners, including the Community Care Pharmacy. Liz Bureau, where's our pharmacist? There he is at the back. The Ganaraska Family Health Organization, so that's a folk, and I'm sure many of you know names such as Azaparty, Fraser Cameron, Kate Everdell, all located on the second floor. And now, aside from the Community Health Centres of Northumberland, the Port Hope Walk-in Clinic. As Glenn said, my name is Taryn Renix. I'm the Executive Director of the Community Health Centres of Northumberland, and I'm currently the co-chair at the Ontario Health Team of Northumberland as well. Thank you, Glenn. The meeting room you're currently gathered in is actually our emergency food cupboard. We run a food security program here on a weekly basis, so you will see some groceries. We had it held today. We have a community food market. So it is my honor to host you here in this space. As we are all aware, in Ontario we're facing a shortage of primary care providers. That includes physicians and nurse practitioners. There are currently 2.3, so Mayor Hankivsky made it local, and I'm just gonna take it a little bigger. There are currently 2.3 million Ontarians without access to primary care. By 2026, that number is expected to almost double. Like our other primary care partners in Northumberland County, which includes 3 family health teams, many solo physicians, and family health organizations, the Community Health Centre, who we have primary care services, has a waiting list of community members seeking primary care. Our partners at Ontario Health are working on solutions to this problem, as are our local politicians, the Ontario Health Team of Northumberland, and Northumberland County, and many other partners across the county and of course across the province. Jean Thomas, did you make it tonight? Is Jean Thomas in the room? Jean, yay, I'm glad you made it, I didn't see you. I just wanted to give a shout out to Jean Thomas from Ontario Health East. Jean is the Director of Planning and Implementation, clinical programs specifically focused on primary care. So welcome, Jean, and thank you so much for coming. Just this week, some of you may know that the Ministry of Health announced the formation of a new primary care action team in Ontario, which will be led by Dr. Jane Philpott. She will serve as chair and lead of the committee. The mandate of this committee is to connect every person in Ontario to primary health care within the next 5 years. Just for a little bit of background, Dr. Philpott previously served as the Canadian Minister of Health, the Minister of Indigenous Services, and is currently Dean of the Faculty of Health Sciences at Queen's University, a mouthful, and that's all after spending 30 years as a primary care physician. Pretty impressive. This is, I'm tired just saying it. This is of course a lofty goal, but fabulous news for primary care in the province. Having said that, changes to an already challenged system take time. So in the meantime, we will continue to strive to meet the needs of our community members through creative and innovative solutions, which is exactly why we're all here tonight celebrating the grand opening of the Port Hope Walking Clinic. Thankfully, through the efforts of County Deputy Warden Hankivsky, and I love that you're emotional about this, I really do. And Councillor Les Andrews, several partners and potential funders who are here tonight were brought together to develop a plan to utilize vacant clinical space here in the building. Huge shout out to our landlord, by the way. Yes. Dan Kuman, can you raise your hand? Dan is not just a landlord, Dan is a friend of the community. And so I just want to acknowledge Dan's efforts in helping us get this going as well. Despite frustrations and asks and begs, and Dan is always here and easy to get in touch with. So thank you, Dan, for all of your support, for all of your tenants, by the way. So just want to clarify, because my team would be mad at me if I didn't, that the CHCN is a supportive partner. When folks come in and come to we have 4 medical secretaries who absolutely love engaging with everyone, but they continuously are repeating the message, no, we're not the walk-in, it's on the 2nd floor. And you will be invited to tour that walk-in clinic space in just a few minutes. So on January 25th, 2024, County Council passed a motion to put forth by Deputy Warden Hankivsky, authorizing county staff to investigate the feasibility of piloting a community partnership of up to 1 year to establish this walk-in clinic. After which, the CHCN was asked to support the initiative because we are co-located, we're pretty friendly, and we can provide the primary healthcare expertise that's needed to stand up a clinic such as this. Since that time, myself and several CHCN team members have had the pleasure of working alongside county staff, of course including Glenn Dees, who is our MC tonight, and oh my goodness, AJ Wood. AJ all trades. AJ can do anything, and he does it well, and he does it with grace and style. So thank you, AJ, for all of your support. It was no small feat. However, the team knew the importance of standing up this clinic to support our community members, particularly those who do not have access to primary care. After many months of planning and perseverance, on August 17th, a soft launch of the clinic, so grand opening followed the soft launch, was held, and since then, clinic staff and physicians, one of whom we have here tonight, and who will be speaking, have been addressing acute and urgent issues that should not need to be addressed in our emergency departments. A walk-in clinic is not necessarily the optimal way to provide primary care. We're looking for continuity of care. We want those connections for people to have someone to return to. And there are many, many background actions taking place to help with physician recruitment in the future. However, it is an excellent starting point for Northumberland County residents. With that, I do want to give a shout out to my team members. Natasha Kruger-Wilson is in the back here. She's one of our wonderful RPNs who has signed up to assist the walk-in clinic. We have Tammy Cantor, who's not here tonight, another registered practical nurse. Tyler Kemp, who, my goodness, is an IT guru and was able to help support the team in standing up the clinic. I also want to give a shout out to someone else in the audience, Bridget Lassard, who is a retired registered nurse from Northumberland Hills Hospital, came out of retirement, and is doing a bang-up job supporting this clinic, so thank you. The Community Health Centres of Northumberland is so proud, I personally am so proud, to be a supportive partner in the Port Hope Medical Walk-In Clinic. I am honored that Mayor Hankivsky and county partners reached out to us to ask for support. And we're thrilled to host you here tonight for our grand opening. I would like to draw attention to the fact that there is tea. I just want to let you know this. I smell like a campfire because there is tea. It's called Labrador tea. We had the coolest traditional rice ceremony with partners from Alderville First Nation in our community garden in the back of the parking lot today. We had to get a fire permit. We had kids from schools coming and learning about this, and we had people from Alderville come and show us how rice is traditionally treated in the harvest season. So we have some of the Labrador tea for you to enjoy.
It is really, really good and really, really healthy.
It is fabulous. It is fabulous. So with all of that being said, again, absolutely honored to be a part of this initiative. Thank you to everyone who has made it possible, and welcome to the Community Health Center.
Good evening, everyone. I think the speakers prior to me have already said a lot, but still I have to give a speech. So welcome everyone to my seventh home. It's truly an honor to stand before you all today as we celebrate the grand opening of the Port Hope Walk-In Clinic. This clinic will certainly play a very pivotal role in addressing the significant gap in primary healthcare services in our region. Unfortunately, as we all know, many of our neighbors, family, friends still don't have access to a family doctor. And as Mayor Hankivsky said, to put it into perspective, over 8,000 residents in the Northumberland County alone currently find themselves without a primary care provider, a number that is expected to rise in the coming years. The reality is stark. For those without a regular physician, the challenges are real and often overwhelming. Some people are forced to travel long distances outside their communities to access basic medical care. While others resort to overcrowded emergency rooms for non-urgent issues. And the results, emergency departments that are stretched to their limits and patients whose condition might worsen due to delays in healthcare. So this is where our new clinic will make an enormous difference. The Port Hope Walk-In Clinic will provide essential non-emergency care right here in our community. Now, while we have limited hours and capacity, this clinic will certainly offer timely access to physicians, helping to reduce pressure on emergency departments and allowing patients to get the care they need sooner. Our team of dedicated physicians is committed to providing compassionate, high-quality care, ensuring every patient receives the attention they deserve. Now, by offering this service, we are taking a significant step towards bridging the gap in primary healthcare access. By alleviating the strain on local health system resources, we also help the broader healthcare system operate more efficiently. As mentioned, this clinic is certainly the result of strong partnerships with the county, the community health centers of Northumberland, and our generous supporters. Together, we are making healthcare more accessible and helping more people get the care they need right here at home. So I'm excited to be part of this journey and to work alongside the incredible team here. Shout out to Bridget, AJ, I agree he's jack of all trades. Glenn, Mayor Hankivsky. I mean, there's a lot of work that was done behind the scene to establish this clinic, and I really appreciate the effort of everyone involved. So this clinic is a vital step in tackling the healthcare challenges we faced, and I'm incredibly proud to be part of this journey. Before I wind up, I just want to add a comment to what Mayor Hankivsky said. She said 25 to 30 physicians are retiring over the next
25 to 30 in the next 2 years, yeah.
in the next few years. So there's several physicians retiring too, and as we know, the older physicians, when one of them retire, you need at least 2 newer physicians to replace them. So it's just because of the way the previous physicians practice and the way healthcare was delivered is much different to what it is now. The expectation is different, so you need more physicians to replace the older physicians. So it's not like one physician retires and another one takes over. We need 2. That's all from me. Thank you so much.